We're recording. Yes, we're recording here and we're recording there. All right, I'm just gonna do it. No more overthinking, no more what if. I'm finally going to make my first ever art product. I'm so sick and tired of succumbing to my fears and doubts and thinking that I'm not ready yet or I need more time. So we're just gonna go ahead and take the plunge. Hi, my name is Patricia. I love making art and I'm a small business owner. I've had this idea in my head for a very long time to start my Etsy shop. And like I said, I keep thinking that it needs more time to be perfect or I need more practice to make the best product. But I'm just gonna do it because if I don't, I'm never gonna start. So today's challenge is definitely gonna push me out of my comfort zone. I want this challenge to be manageable but somewhat difficult. So the first thing that I'm gonna make as my first ever art product are stickers. It's manageable because the barrier to entry is pretty easy. Anybody can make it at home, but it's still pretty difficult because I've never done it before. So for the designs, I'm thinking of going with a theme of insects. I want this to be simple and easy and fun while I'm doing it at the same time. I'm gonna be using Prisma color pencil for making these designs today. These designs actually have personal meanings to me, and hence the reason why I'm choosing them. A bee represents hard work and abundance. I was raised by my parents to always put my 100% effort in everything that I do. Working hard is very important. And it's so much more enjoyable to experience the fruits of my labor if I know that I put my everything doing it and I feel like I've earned it. Plus, I also love honey. So that's why I feel like bee is very personal to me. The dragonfly. I'm actually Filipino and part Chinese, and in Chinese culture, dragonfly is known for its representation of good luck and resilience. I've gone through a lot of difficulties in my life that sometimes seems almost impossible to overcome, and yet every single time I surprise myself of how much I overcome it regardless of how impossible it may seem. Hi guys, it's the next day. So I seem to always constantly be underestimating how long it takes me to make these artwork and film at the same time. I kind of forget that I'm still learning and trying to get comfortable with the camera. Yesterday I also had some chores that I have to take care of, and that took a lot longer than I had anticipated. I just decided to work on troubleshooting the printer. It's been a while since I actually used that printer, and I had ordered some ink, and that ink is hopefully coming tomorrow according to Amazon. I might actually have to invest on getting a new printer because it seems that they're phasing this model out. I'm using Epson XB970. I went to 3 different Office Depot and one Staple yesterday, and they don't carry the ink anymore. So my plan today is hopefully finish the artwork and maybe edit it on my computer and enhance, because I know that taking the picture of the artwork is not always going to be 100% accurate with the color. So that's my goal today. I have 3 hours to do that, so wish me luck.
If only I could finish something, run straight through to the end, close the chapter dignified. Dang girl, you did it again. But will it ever be enough when I'm bent on trying to keep it tough? Will I ever settle down, happy with the here and now?
I also considered myself as one of the luckiest women alive. I'm not saying to brag this or anything, but I am so lucky to have a wonderful family that loves me and support me. I'm so lucky that I have a healthy and loving relationship with my man. I'm so lucky that I have this opportunity to go after my dream. I'm really just so lucky in so many aspects of life. I am so lucky to be living this wonderful life, and I don't know. I'm just ridiculous lucky. I don't know what else to say. Butterfly is commonly known for its symbolism of metamorphosis, which means transformation. And I've transformed and developed a lot in my life. I'm constantly changing, as a matter of fact. I can say personally that I have gone through a lot of challenges in my life that has forced me to become a better person. And I see these as learning opportunities that just makes me stronger. So far, nothing's gone to plan with everything that I have done for this project so far. The design took me 3 days to do, and I uploaded them in Procreate because I wanted to enhance the colors. As soon as I made the first edit on one of my designs, I realized that I should have made this entire designs and these artwork on Procreate. The art comes easy. You have to make sure that you're always on your feet because you just don't know what kind of problems that you're going to be running into. I have to do a lot of problem solving and come up with creative solutions. It's honestly been so wonderful and so fun. It's frustrating and fun at the same time. Been a one heck of an adventure just producing my first ever art product. I really appreciate you guys walking side by side with me to learn and to just explore new different things that comes along with this journey. So thank you so much, you guys. Your support is honestly one of the things that is what's keeping me going. I'm just really lucky and I'm so grateful. So thank you. I guess the reason why I'm telling you guys this is because I want to be as raw as much as possible. Being a YouTuber and an artist at the same time is not easy. There's so much that I have to learn. Like, the learning curve is kind of insane. You're trying to make art at the same time. You're trying to be a director at the same time. You're trying to script at the same time. All of this all at once. And it can be so overwhelming. And my hope is that this can be relatable to so many artists and YouTubers out there at the same time. I hope that you guys can connect with my experience and you guys can find comfort in knowing that you guys are not the only one going through this. If you guys know any way to better do this and have a better system of filming and doing artwork at the same time, please comment down below. I would love to learn from you guys. I went ahead and printed my first ever sticker. It didn't turn out well the first time. With Procreate, you have to pay attention to the DPI. And the DPI of the first artwork was 75, which is very, very low quality. And it created this very blurry image. A lot of the details got lost, as you can see on this paper. Now I fixed that to 300 DPI and that already makes a huge difference. However, I want these printed stickers to be as close as accurately as possible to the actual artwork and designs that are on Procreate. So what I did is a couple of experimentation. I uploaded it on my computer and I edited it with the free software that came with Windows. The saturation, the sharpness, the brightness, the contrast. I got pretty close photos, I went and tried to do it and printed it with my iPad. I ended up with 12 prototypes for both the computer and the iPad. I got as close as I want to. I wanted to try how the laser printers are with FedEx and Office Depot. And in the end, the one that is still the best and the closest is the one with my printer. The funny thing that's been happening with this entire project and this journey so far is really just struggling at the very beginning to figure out the most efficient process and system for you that is also the most cost effective. It's so difficult in the beginning and the learning curve is insane because it's a lot of trial and error and it's really just a lot of experimentation. And as soon as I find the right things, the more I fine tune it, the better my system is gonna be. And it's gonna be even more easier for me later down the road. I'm just grateful because every single step and things that don't work out has been a learning opportunity for me. The first thing that I want to do before I upload my products on Etsy is actually pay attention to the most commonly used keywords by the popular and best-selling products. The beautiful thing about this is you can actually go to ChatGPT. You can actually do it more efficiently to help you find the main keywords. This will make your work so much more efficient and faster. And it's going to do the work for us. My plan is to use these words, put them on my product title, hoping that it's gonna help it stand out. Give it a week and let it cook and see how well it's being seen and picked up on Etsy. If not, I'm gonna keep changing it to see what works. Everything pretty much at this point is trial and error for me because I'm learning this all on my own. For the product description, I just put a quick instruction on how to order it because there is going to be some varying options here. Also wanted to add that the product is water resistant. It's not waterproof. They should not be submerged in water just in case people have a problem. This is kind of like saving my butt kind of area. And I decided to make the shipping free for all domestic in US purchases. My goal is to kind of push the consumers to buying all three instead of just one. If you guys want a more thorough in-depth on how to list your first ever product on Etsy, let me know. I want to create a separate video for that later down in the future. When you go and actually look up my product, if you click on it, this is what it looks like. The point of this entire video is for it to not be perfect and for it not to have like ginormous result. The point of this video is to just get started. I could have easily outsourced getting this product created. It would have saved me so many problems. I'm not gonna lie. Saved me so much time and money. The point of this video is to get that experience of creating things that are handmade and actually being involved in the process. I know later down I'm probably gonna outsource this as I get more demand, hopefully, for this product. But for now, I actually enjoy this entire process. I enjoyed the problems that I have run into. I enjoyed the headaches that came with creating this entire thing. I think the main takeaway for me here is not even if the product sells very well. I think the main takeaway for me here is learning so many skills and really having that full experience of being a small business owner, getting down to like the minute details and being a creative problem solver. There's so many things that didn't do well in this entire process, and heck, it took me a lot longer. I thought it would only take me 2 days, but it took me an entire week to do this. I'm just glad and I am so proud of myself that I finally got started. At least next time when I post my art prints on my Etsy shop, I already have the experience. I don't have to do it all from the very beginning I'm not doing it from scratch. I am doing it with a strong foundation and a strong understanding of how the whole thing works. I hope this has been entertaining for you guys. I hope it has been fun. I hope you guys have learned as much as I have as well. I'm sure you guys have suffered the same way. It's been really, really wonderful, and it's been really fun, and I hope to create more content because I just want to be able to relate and connect with people like me. There is power in community and knowing the things that we could have easily skipped if we can learn from each other. Anyway, that is it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe if you enjoy this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.